Would I use such a rift, a portal, to frick myself?
What? Okay. Hello! We have underrated gooning materials by Professor Lando again. Damn, he always delivers good shit and... Wait, why is it a furry now? Why is the thumbnail a furry now? I do know when I opened, when I saw it first, it was basically this kind of thumbnail with the portal and the normal gooning material. How did it change to furry? Oh, thumbnail test. Right. Wait, does that mean people watch more furry? Oh. Oh shit. We may have a problem, guys.
Hello students, my name is Professor Lando, and in today's video, we're going to be answering some of your questions in this special tutoring session.
Wait, what was that? Ligma University. It's Ligma University. I just saw it down here. Ligma University.
And in today's video, we're going to be answering some of your questions in this special tutoring session here at Ligma University, home
See
of the
me
cat boys.
after class. Oh, okay. Ligma University. Go cat boys. Wait, what?
Kitsunero VT asks, if you had a portal gun, would you frick yourself?
What?
A portal, where through the use of some sort of rift, one is able to go through one point and out the other in separate locations. And the question is, would I use such a rift, a portal, to frick myself?
What? Okay. I don't know. Why?
And to that, I would say, it's not so much a question of would I, but rather a question of how would I? Let's look at some examples. So I do believe that...
Of course you invested in that one! I can't. Shit. I mean, it's perfectly possible, but damn, boy. Would you really do it? Go on.
Most people, when considering portals and a position to frick themselves in, most people would position the portal like this.
I mean, okay.
Where the positioning of the portal...
Okay, no.
allows you to get behind yourself. In terms of the orientation, these arrows designate where the portals are.
I have to ask, how would you even do that? Would you, I mean, this is a very narrow space. Would you just make a portal on the one side, crawl in, or how would it even work? No, wait, he's cooking. I mean, sure, it's possible. It's only the question if we should. I mean, I've already said that nowadays you can have your own anime character and everything. And you can make a female version of this. So that the insult, go fuck yourself, is not really an insult anymore. It is possible nowadays. I mean, you can just make the most insane artwork, basically, of your male UC and the gender bend version, basically going at each other. I mean, it's possible. It's all possible. Shit.
Leading, so that would be in here and out behind. Now, this might seem obvious to most, but I would not recommend this position.
Why not?
Just because in concept, as many things are, this sounds good, but in practice, you're gonna be, and I imagine it, you're down on the floor.
Yes.
You're gonna be craning your neck like this.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
you're gonna be able to go down like a Chinese buffet on yourself. But think of your posture, think of your spine. I mean, my posture is already bad as it is. I can't be having this portal situation cause me to crane my neck. So then, students, you might be wondering, what do I recommend in terms of portal placement? Again, this is all hypothetical, of course, but I do believe that I've come up with the most optimal portal positions for self-pleasure.
Oh, God.
This situation here, where you have portal A
how would that
on this
even work?
side, and portal B not being parallel to portal A, but
Okay.
instead on this perpendicular plane on the floor.
Oh, my God.
So here you can see that the direction would be in this way and out upwards on portal B. The lawnmower placement. And this is just going to be way easier on your back and your posture. See, if I was the person involved in this placement, I'd be able to get up right behind myself. And whatever it might be, let's say we were to involve some additional items, perhaps a plug or some beads, I'd be in prime position to grab it and pull with the natural alignment of my body, as you can see here. Thus the name lawnmower position. Of course, if I were to involve myself in a more hands-on approach, I would be able to, again, following the natural posture of my body, be able to do so without difficulty, as opposed to the previous position where, again, this craning of the neck.
Oh my God.
Dags4660 asks, Professor, what are your most underrated tags?
Oh yeah, here we go.
It does seem like the public's taste
Oh my
nowadays
God, this is
grow
worse.
more and more extreme every day.
Okay.
And when it comes to my recommendations for things that might be considered perhaps not as popular or, most importantly, underrated,
Yes.
I would recommend something more wholesome. You might enjoy the change of pace
getting
with
wholesome.
tags such as vanilla, very wholesome. Or perhaps tags like
Wait a minute.
childhood friend, stories of love that follow two people over the course of the romantic lifelong journeys. Or tags like hand holding. Now, it does seem today that all you see
I mean, nothing is more lewd than just hand-holding, isn't it?
or graphic, perhaps brutal displays of affection.
Yeah.
And you might find that going back to the basics might
Okay,
keep
yeah,
a
the
little
basics.
bit of that innocence deep down.
Yeah, exactly.
There's also this tag, water sports.
Let's go. Water sports.
Serenity Now 85 asks, how
Those who
are
know.
you? I'm doing great, Serenity. Thank you so much for asking.
Yay,
That's
hi.
very sweet of you. Never been better, actually.
What? What?
Shadow B27 asks, healthiest way of gooning?
Oh yeah.
Let's find out. The only thing that I consume
yeah, now we're learning
more than
something
gooning
good.
material is caffeine. I start every morning with a cup of joe. I have pre-workout before the gym.
So caffeine before you goon. Okay, I'm making some notes about this one.
And for those late night study sessions,
Yes.
I might go back in for another cup or two. And admittedly, this has given me quite a tolerance.
Always
to
coffee
caffeine.
with milk.
It takes more and more caffeine every single day. To eventually, I don't even feel the positive effects anymore, and I just need that coffee to feel some semblance of normality.
Aha,
The
I
same
see.
could be said about gooning.
Oh. So, it's the same thing with gooning. If you goon too much, you don't feel this the necessary thing of just the satisfaction and everything. You have to time the gooning so it is more effectively. So you gooning less makes it actually more special. Ah.
So the methodology is
Okay, this is interesting. Safe for work. Okay, so we go with safe for work. When it is maximal, then until we reach the maximal goonage. And when the gooning is released, and when we rinse and repeat. This is interesting. Interesting methodology. You start off slow and work yourself up until you have the gooning. Ah, interesting.
you start low. Keep
Yes.
the goonage levels as low as possible and ramp up to the maximal point of goonage
The
and
maximal
release
goonage.
and start back low, cycling in this state of low to
Interesting.
high goonage and allowing your body to reach that homeostasis level. Going back to our caffeine metaphor, you can
Interesting.
consider
Yes.
maximal goonage
Makes sense.
almost like drinking 5 cups of coffee a day. If
makes
you're going to do that
sense.
every single day, you're going to build up a tolerance, much like gooning. Again, the key thing to point out
he's
with this
right.
methodology is that it's
build up a
not one of
tolerance.
restriction. every now and then you can hit that maximal goonage.
Oh.
Boom, NTR. Boom,
Boom.
Futanari on mail.
Boom.
Boom, Dicker on mail. Moderation and allowing ourselves to goon as long and as healthy as possible. Let's talk about some safe.
Yeah, remember this, kids. It's all about how you goon. You have to basically make sure that you goon the right way. If you don't goon, follow these steps, gooning will not mean anything anymore. You have to keep your gooning sacred or just really effective. You have to goon effectively to make sure that your gooning experience is just as fresh as the first time that you saw your very first goon. Okay? Okay.
Practices while gooning.
Yes.
What I'm talking about is goon detection, or rather, avoiding goon detection.
Wait, what?
Now, many of us intellectuals, I'm sure, have been caught red-handed during our intellectual pursuits.
Many, many times almost.
And I'm sure we faced many consequences.
I mean, I would just go into a toilet and just lock myself up with when I was going for a big goon session. I mean, and was saying, "I'm using the toilet. Don't come in." It's very effective, but it works.
Aggressions, reprimandings for doing so.
Okay.
And I want to suggest a methodology to avoid that. And it's 2 words. Preparation and planning, or the PP methodology.
The PP methodology, yes. He's right. I also use always a lot of planning. I make sure to have my timetable right, knowing when I'm all by myself and I have free time for it. Yes, he's onto something. You have to plan your gooning. It's not enough that you just do your gooning, okay? There are steps to gooning. So we have to listen to this, guys. This is an information for everyone who wants to be a gooner. We have to make sure that we not only effectively goon, but also very planned gooning, okay? So that we have the maximum gooning at the day, okay? This is science. This is science. Listen to him.
Give a little thought before our academic sessions to prepare for the unfortunate event that someone stumbles on our intellectual pursuits.
That's his worst point.
Oh no, you have caught me gooning, is what you would think. But because of my preparation and planning, I can do a quick sleight of hand to actually reveal that I'm chopping vegetables.
He was cabbaging! He was cutting the cabbage! This is smart.
You can set these materials up beforehand by the side of your bed, on your desk, so that, caught in the act, little quick switcheroo, and, no, Mom, I'm preparing a hot pot.
Mom, no, it's not what it looks like. I'm actually cutting the cabbage.
You've caught me gooning? Think again. I'm actually shuffling a deck of cards.
I just have a question. If you're accidentally not fast enough, would it, and you're still gooning, could it be that you actually just cut off accidentally your pee-pee? Like you have a knife prepared and everything. What is is he also covering when something goes wrong? And we just are like, oh no, I cut my pee-pee off. What do I do now? I'm just saying, it can happen that someone does a goof. And if I do a goof, you have to be prepared. So what's the plan there if we just fuck it up so much that we basically have our own pee-pee in the hand, okay? Just a question.
Have I been caught gooning? No, because of my preparation and planning, I'm actually just shaking my Gamer Subs shaker cup.
Yeah, Gamer Subs, let's go!
With flavors like anime girl thighs and my personal favorite, guacamole gamer fart 9000. You can click the link below to get 10% off with code LAND. Thank you to Gamer Subs for sponsoring this video.
Smooth,
as you can see, there's many creative ways that you might avoid goon detection. It's going to be up to you and your particular circumstances, and most importantly, room layout to determine what would serve as the best smokescreen for all of your intellectual activities.
Yeah, we have to gaslight them.
Zenthic4131 asks, predict top 10 kinks in 2050.
Ooh. Oh, interesting. Maybe
Academia.
Isn't it robot waifus? I mean, nowadays in 2025, we had so many. guys just going over the robot girls. Like we had Stellar Blade in the previous years, and then also to be. Like I have a feeling that people are just really into robot girls with big booties. Like, am I wrong, or is it just me that we just love robots?
Media is not only about describing what is and what has been, but also what will be.
Okay.
2050 from the publication of this lecture is about 24 years from now.
Yes.
And much can change in that time, including people's intimate fetishes and preferences.
That's true.
Clankification, which will be...
I fucking knew it! I knew it! I fucking told you so! I was right! This is how I am based.
the fetish of people becoming less human and more machine. The process of augmenting oneself to become more machine-like will be the kink.
Let's go, clankers.
The next kink will be flesh gooning. In a world where people are becoming clankified and more machine, the opposite scenario will now become a kink. Where in a world of cyborgs and hybrids, the more flesh you are, the more fetish size you will be. Will loss, the kink where in a world where machines will get off to the idea of a, for the most part, humanoid person giving up their free will and plugging into the machine hive mind. This act, or will loss, will be sort of like the new virginity of the far future, instead of people being obsessed with the...
This is basically just like people have a thing for Ayana Mirai from Evangelion, and she's basically this Kudere is like, she has no will of her own and just does whatever the main character wants. Why are you just reminded of fucking Rei Ayanami right now?
Much outdated concept of losing your virginity. Machines and cyborgs will get off to the idea of losing your will. Will loss. De-anthropomorphism, which will be the opposite of anthropomorphism. These days we take inanimate objects and we give them human qualities. We turn horses into horse girls, battleships into ship girls. We give a toaster a face. But in the far future, when machine incorporations have reached a critical point where inanimate objects are commonplace, the opposite will be the kink, where they will take humans and fetishize the idea of those humans becoming more inanimate. So, de-anthropomorphism. Home gooning, when in the far future, the thought of owning a home will be but a fantasy, a far-fetched fantasy, a myth, perhaps. The thought of gooning on property that you own will become a very extreme kink. Perhaps people will be ostracized.
Wait, what did he say? Wait. What?
Extreme kink you own will become a very extreme kink. Perhaps people will be ostracized for imagining. They'll take like tape and they'll like mark out a section of it and they'll put like a picket fence over it and they'll make love in the middle and they'll be like, this is home gooning, and this will be seen as some crazy subversive act in 2050. Photosynthesizing. I think by the year 2050 we will have just run out of things to find fetish in, and so we will turn to plants. Ad gooning, the kink where you, in the dystopia of the far future, edging yourself right up to the moment that you're served an ad in your mind control chip and reaching climax just as...
So even in the future when we want to goon, we don't get rid of ads. This is gonna be a terrifying future. Ads are gonna ruin our gooning session. Can you believe that? That
ad starts or ends will be called ad gooning and a kink in 2050. Cryo gooning. Similar to ad gooning, a form of denial kink, where you make love right up to the precipice of release and cryogenically freeze yourself for like 100 years and then unfreeze and then climax. Cryo gooning. fembots in the far future.
Guys, fembots are confirmed. We don't have femboys anymore. We have fembots.
Where any sense of gender expression or separation has all been melded together into some sort of amorphous machine-like hive mind. Fembots are just like femboys if they were robots. And finally,
what now?
Water sports.
I guess water sports is always important. Blankification.
Switzerland 3928 asks, we need to know which is the better choice between goth girls and femboys.
Ooh, this is a tricky one. I myself would basically go more to goth girls. I'm not really into femboys. But I feel like for lots of people in this day and age, it will be the most important question that has ever been on the internet. Which is better, femboy or goth girl? What is it? Unless we count something like a tomboy, then we have a problem.
Comes to a discussion of what is better, the hypothetical goth girl or the aforementioned femboy. We can come up with a simple list of pros and cons. Goth girls are dressed well.
That's true.
Wearing the categorically gothic attire, dark attire, or otherwise Victorian-inspired accessories like jewelry, corsets,
also,
makeup.
don't forget those high boots and everything.
Are very cute and
with lots of spikes and everything. Like, don't we all love a girl that is basically dressed to kill somebody? I know you guys. I know you like those girls that are basically able to kill you. I know you want that.
Dressed very well. Music. Goth girls tend to have a particular taste in music that could be summarized to being something alternative, dark, atmospherically gothic music. Goth girls are a part of community, whether that's a community of music, fashion, or perhaps self-expression. You know that a goth girl is going to be an avid participant of those. Goth girls will also break your heart, where, I mean, you know, there you go. And let's take a look at femboys now. Femboys have
I don't know why.
penises.
He's not wrong.
So I think it's very clear that the obvious choice are femboys and not goth girls.
Why? You had so many points for goth girls, and the fanboys win? Bruh. Damn, the
that's going to be the
fanboys
end of the lecture today, students. Thank you so much for paying attention in class today. As a reminder, you can support me in my studies by checking out my Patreon. And I'd like to see the following students after class for detention. Klaus, Leafy T, Haley, Fastra, Jamie, Kami, Blurry Pixel, Jules, Kismet Nightingale, Crystal Vu, Henry Joe, Scrambo, and Hockey Sock. Thank you again, students, and I'll see you in the next lecture.
Thank you for that. Well, and with that, you also know how to effectively
Hello, students. My name is Professor Lando.
No, I didn't mean to. I did not mean to do that. Shit, no. And with that, you all are now educated in the art of effectively gooning. And I hope you're gonna remember this until his next class starts. I hope you also took a lot of notes, because this will be test material. And yeah, apparently femboys are superior to goth girls, even though I would say the opposite. Didn't know how that happened, but I guess you can't deny the facts. One has, after all, peepees.